1.
Goals. It started with Marlon Miller in the 41st minute from this free kick from Dante Lamond, and a good toe poke by Miller. Unfortunately, it wouldn't be enough. That came in the 41st minute. It is 10th of the season, and then that free kick from Javel Coley, deemed an own goal, as it got a fortuitous touch that put it past substitute goalkeeper Cummins, and that would make it 2-0. At this point, Mile Gully were heading into the semi-finals until this unfortunate incident, brushing the arm of Demoy Wright, deemed a penalty by the officials, and very unfortunate, and an excellent penalty by Mitu nonetheless. An important goal which would put Frome in the semi-finals of the DaCosta Cup. Full-time stats, there we see Mile Gully coming away with the victory, but not an opportunity to advance. And they had 15 attempts, 4 on target, 10 attempts from technical. It was a heavily contested matchup, and shots on target 5 for them. Some 25 fouls between the two, with Frome dominating in that category, as well as the yellow cards. They had 2 of them. 6 offsides and 10 corners. Frome enjoying majority, but Mile Gully had the majority of the possession and the majority of the goals. However, based on the goal rule, the goal difference, Frome Technical advanced to the semi-finals. Based on this result, they lose by 2-1 to Mile Gully.
And our Sports Max man of the match today was the player to watch from Mile Gully High, Mr. Coley, Javel Coley. Congratulations, Javel.
Thank you.
How do you feel about this game?
I do feel great because we didn't get the chance to play the Costa Cup.
But you are still in the Champions Cup. You will be playing in the Champions Cup. There's still hope for Mile Gully High. You still have a chance at silverware. How do you pick yourselves up now and go and focus on that?
Well, train harder, focus more on the Champions Cup. Yes.
Thank you, Javel.
Yes, thanks.
Javel Coley there, our MVP today of Mile Gully High. Joining me now is Errol Newman of Mile Gully High. Errol Newman of Mile Gully High. Hi, Errol. You got the win here today, but it wasn't enough to take you through to the semi-finals of the DaCosta Cup. What's that feeling like?
Well, it's a sad feeling because make football be the winner. And if it comes down to decision making by the official or decide the game, it's really sad. I'm very proud of my guys. They fought hard, they give it all, and at the end of the day, it was decided by the official, a poor judgment call, in my opinion.
Now you still have a chance at silverware. You'll be playing in the Champions Cup. Surely this would be very disheartening for the team. What do you say to them to get them refocused?
Well, basically what we've been doing all season is to get them to believe in themselves. And we're not going to do nothing different. They already believe. Because a lot of people feel like Mile Gully is not in a competition to compete, that we're just participating. So we're going back to the drawing board, believing in ourselves, and that self-confidence will take us places.
Thank you, great run.
Thanks.
Aaron Newman there, assistant coach at Mile Gully High. Joining me now is Aaron Lawrence, head coach of Frome Technical. You didn't win today, but you're smiling. You have booked your spot in the semi-finals of the DaCosta Cup. How do you feel?
Elated. This is my second year at Frome, and for some of the people who have doubted us and never believed that we could have been here, you know, we just assured them a little by liquor that we can make it far. You know, we have a young squad, and we're building. You know, this squad is more for next year, So, you know, sky's the limit for us when we go on. But I'm proud of the players. I think the players have fought. They have fought to the end. You know, despite we give up some soft goals, you know, we even score on ourselves and we fight and get that hard goals that we need to get us into the semi-final. You know, I'm feel happy and I'm feel glad about the team itself and the work that we have been doing, especially with, you know, the assistant coaches them, because it couldn't have done without me alone. You know, I have assistants that I've worked with, Mr. Smith, Mr. Sprague, you know, and Tristan and Frome, and the teachers them, you know, who have supporting this team, and the principal and the bursar who's behind all of this work that we've been putting out here. And, you know, I'm happy and I'm glad. You know, we thank the supporters who have came out this afternoon to give us the support and give us the drive, and we're looking forward to the next game.
Now you go up against either Cornwall College or Garvey Messiah High based on the results of that group. Tough task ahead of you?
Each game, we look at each game as a tough game, you know, in each round. That when you came to the semi-final or the quarter-final stage, you know, it get tougher and it get tougher. So we look at the teams that we will play against, and we will fight. You know, it's going to be a tough game, and we're not going to let up, and we will continue to go forward.
Thank you, Aaron. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, Aaron Lawrence, their head coach of Frome Technical High School, who have booked their spot. The first school to have booked their spot in the WATA DaCosta Cup semi-final is the school from the Cane Fields in Westmoreland, Frome Technical High School. Mile Gully High, they won the game here today, but they would have needed to win by 2 clear goals to make it. Therefore, Frome Technical High, the first team to book their spot in the semi-finals of the WATA DaCosta Cup. Surely they're very elated. This is where we bid you goodbye. My name is Shawana Banks. On behalf of the entire production team, Chris Taylor and Donald Oliver in commentary, thank you for watching.
Performance in extra time. That is it. They will celebrate long in the symbol of schoolboy football supremacy in the island of Jamaica. Belongs to time. That is it. They will celebrate long in the symbol of schoolboy football supremacy in the island of Jamaica. Supremacy in the island of Jamaica. It's a school.